Welcome to the pre-show of I'm Right, I'm Right. The show will be starting in approximately 4 minutes and 25 seconds. So please get ready, get your adult beverage, get your popcorn, get whatever you need to enjoy this show. To enjoy interacting with Jill Cox Cordova and Anthony Cordova. Now, also know that if you are watching this episode in replay, you can fast forward to past this spot and get right into the amazing entertainment. But if you're here live and you're here at the pre-show, which really isn't a pre-show, it's just me talking, telling you what you can do. Hang out. Now, remember, there's going to be a link when the show starts, and if you want to be part of the show, you actually want to be seen and heard on our stage, all you have to do is click the link and follow the prompts. Also, you can go to jillcoxcordova.com and the show will be playing there also. And you can also follow the prompts and you can be right in the show, on the show, where you can see us and interact with us. So we love it when the audience actually participates in the show. So please try that. But remember, you can also watch the show on Facebook and YouTube. And on Facebook and YouTube, you can make comments. And we will see your comments in real time. And we will acknowledge your comments or questions during the show. So that's a cool thing we can do. Now, also on YouTube, they may be, because it's something new, and Jill is saying no, well, there may not be a poll. But there might be. We'll see when the show gets started. But if it's not there, it's okay. We won't lose any sleep over it. Oh, what else have I got to cover? We've got approximately 1 minute and 47 seconds, and the show will begin. And also, just let us know you're there. Just like, even if you don't have anything really to say or you don't have a question, just say, hi, Jill, hi, Tony, how you doing? Stuff like that. So we know you're there, because we cannot see everyone that's in the audience. Right now, the only way we know is if you comment or decide to be in the show, participate in the show where we can see and hear you. Well, that's about it. We've got about 1 minute to showtime, so please stand by. We've got 30 seconds to showtime. Remember, please make comments. Let us know you're there. Say hi. It makes for a better show. And it's even a better show when you're in the show. So try that too. All right, we'll see you in 10 seconds. Hey, look, Jill got it first shot. All right.
Hello, everyone. This is I'm Right.
I'm Right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
I'm Anthony Cordova.
Hey, people. Hey.
Hey. That's
Hey,
what
hey.
you say.
Hey,
hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
That's the word for the day.
Hey.
Several words, yeah. Hey, hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey,
hey, hey. What's up?
What's up? So how
That's
are
what I
you?
wanna- How am I?
Mhm.
Or how is the audience?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm a little tired today. This
You work
is
hard.
this is my what do you call it, Jill? This is my on air energy. It's my on air energy. So so I'm good right now.
So when
and
you
I'll
see
be
red
good.
light, you're like, I'm on.
Yes. This is my on face, my on voice, which is still my voice, but I'm kind of losing it a little bit because I'm
Aw.
tired. The more tired I get, my voice just starts going away. Is that true, Jill?
That is very true.
It's true.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
my voice just
Yep.
just
It sounds
starts
like you're
leaving me.
straining to talk when you're tired.
Yeah, so that's how you can tell. But maybe when I'm tired, I sound sexy.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
I
it.
sound, maybe I sound sexy. Hey,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
Hey, baby.
That's it.
Come on, let's do a little playing. What you say?
I think we should do our show right now.
What's our show? What's our topic?
We're talking about laughter, and you specifically wanted to talk about tickling. So, this is what I want us to take a stance on. Is it cool to tickle someone that you know doesn't like to be tickled? It's part of a segment that we call
Stand by your stance.
I pose that question because you
Because-
sometimes like to tickle my feet.
No, actually, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Nope. That is not accurate.
Yes, you do.
It is not accurate.
Did you not tickle my feet? And I went, because it was like torture to me.
That's not accurate.
What's the truth?
The truth is that Jill is extremely ticklish. Extremely. So you don't have to go to Jill and say, "Oh, I'm going to tickle you. Tickle, 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 tickle." All you have to do, it could be one finger, and just touch her foot, and she'll go nuts.
I don't go nuts.
She goes nuts. One evening we were watching TV or something, and for those of you that know me, you know about the little devil on my shoulder sometimes, and it tells me to do things that maybe
I told you not to listen.
I shouldn't do.
Told you not to listen.
So, but anyway, there her foot was. So she never wants me to touch her feet. Like, not even touch. Not
I
touch.
don't like
We're not
touching.
talking about tickling.
It's why
We're talking about touching.
it's why I don't care for someone else to do my pedicures.
Yeah, so, the little devil said, "Look, there's her foot. There it is."
Told you not to listen.
And it kept telling me, "Go ahead, do it." But the angel was saying, "No, don't do it, Tony. You know she doesn't like that." And the devil said, "Nah, you got to do it because you'll get a good laugh out of it, you know." So devil kept telling me to do it. Do it, do it, do it. So I grabbed her foot. I just grabbed it like that. I didn't go tickle, tickle, tickle. No, I just grabbed it. And it was like she was electrocuted. It was like, I wanted to send it into, Best Home Funny Videos. What's that show?
It was not funny.
Oh, it was hilarious. If you could have seen yourself,
was not
you were
funny.
like, I thought you were in the electric chair. So
It was not funny.
I didn't expect that reaction. I did not.
But
Did
you
not.
know I don't like
No, well,
that.
I understand that. Listen, people, I am not ticklish. This is the truth. I am not ticklish. And how is that? You know, everybody's ticklish. I used to be ticklish, and
And then
my siblings would torture me with tickling me. You know, because you're laughing so hard, your stomach starts to hurt and all of that. Your abs are hurting and everything, and you become incapacitated. Now, I was still a kid, you know, during this time, and one day I decided I didn't like for them to have that type of power over me. So I made up my mind that I would no longer be ticklish. And I haven't been ticklish since.
well, that makes a lot of sense because I did some research on tickling.
Oh, you did?
I did.
What did you find out in your research?
That you're absolutely right. Part of tickling, it obviously has to do with touch, but it also has to do. Hey, Alan, welcome.
Hey, Alan, how are ya?
But it also has to do
Welcome.
with your brain. So your brain sends messages of whether it's enjoyable or whether it's torture, like you said. And historically, tickling was used as torture.
I did not know that.
So you know how like if you're a spy or something and they catch you and they won't need information from you,
They would tickle
they
you
used
till
to
you
tickle
told.
people to get them to confess historically. Because
I did see
for
that
some
in a
people,
movie. Wasn't
well,
a
it's true.
documentary. It was a movie.
Historically, that is true. That because some people view tickling as torture, just like you said, as a child. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
And Jenny says, my grandmother says tickling is a frame of mind, just like you said. So you can
you
decide.
can decide.
And so that's very true. So you know in advance, I am not ticklish. I am not ticklish. I am not ticklish. But because tickling also involves surprise, which is why people can't tickle themselves. I mean, you could try, but you're not going to have the same effect because you know it's coming. You're doing the tickling.
But what if you don't know it's coming?
So the element of surprise usually goes with tickling. So for me, I'm not expecting because I have told you I don't want you to touch my feet because my feet are ticklish. So I'm
what if I tell you-
So I'm surprised when you just
I'm not
grab my foot.
I'm not
and
buying
so
it.
yes, I am like this.
I'm not buying it. Jill,
It's true.
I'm going to tickle you now.
No,
so
no.
according to
No.
you, there's no surprise because I
No,
said
that is not what I
I'm
said.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That is
She
not what I said. There's
it's
no
the
surprise.
element of surprise is
Usually-
the reason you get.
That is
you know,
not.
you respond.
Did you forget everything I said before that? Because I said it's also your brain telling your brain is sending a message. So if people have been tortured, if they view tickling as torture, they will always view it that way. So it's torture to me. So
So you should not be ticklish.
I am though.
It was torture to me, but I am no longer
Because
ticklish.
you have worked on saying I'm not going to be ticklish. I have not.
Oh, maybe you should.
Maybe because but don't test me. Don't try. Don't you test me. Don't stop.
See, look, I don't even have to touch
Stop.
it.
Stop.
Tickle.
Stop.
So,
So my stance is don't tickle people if you know they don't like it.
Okay.
It's not affectionate, it's not bonding if they don't
Okay.
like it.
if they don't like it, that's a point. Actually, it's like you knew what I was going to ask next.
What are you going to ask
Your
me?
point is if they don't like it.
Yes.
What about people that have a tickling
Fetish.
Yes.
That's real.
Did you do some research on that?
Well, I did see that come up, but yes, some people do have a fetish. Like it actually turns them on because sometimes sometimes fear sometimes fear turns people
Who's
on.
telling me just don't do it, Tony?
Jenny. She's on my side.
Just don't do it,
That's
Tony.
right. Don't do it.
You know, I may go for a few years and I don't do it. And then that little devil gets on my shoulder.
Don't listen to the devil. We've had this
The
discussion.
little devil gets on my shoulder.
We've had this discussion.
And I can't help myself.
I'm going to knock that little devil off.
So back to tickling fetish.
Is that what you have?
No. However,
That's good because that doesn't work with me.
However, I did know some people that had tickling fetish. And one was a male and another was a female. And they both had ticklish fetishes.
Were they a couple?
No, they were not.
Oh, too bad.
They did not know. These are different times in my life. The male, he couldn't help it. I mean, it was like, I think he probably needed to get some psychiatric help for it.
It was an obsession.
Yeah, I think it was an obsession. He loved to tickle, and it was definitely a fetish.
No, a tickling fetish is real.
And then
That's a real thing.
There was a woman that she just loved to be tickled, and she'd be like, "Stop! Okay, no, don't stop." But she said she loved tickling. She just loved it.
Well, in my research, I found that
aroused her.
for some people, tickling relates to a superstition. So I hadn't heard this.
Superstition?
Yeah, I hadn't heard this.
Get out.
I hadn't heard this superstition before, but some people believe that if you tickle a baby's foot,
Yeah.
the baby will become a great dancer when they're older. But I've never heard that. I guess my mom didn't tickle my feet. I'm not a great dancer.
My mother used to tickle my feet, but she was like, "Coochie, coochie, coo," and it's just like. Now, how do I remember that? I remember that. I don't know. I was just a baby, but I do remember that.
Well, speaking of that, I do want to get into, so tickling, usually involves laughter, right? Like some people laugh when you tickle them, if they, if they like it. And did you know, so I want to get into, okay, if tickling doesn't work for people, hey, look who it is. It's Chris.
Hey, Chris, what's up?
So
we were
Chris,
talking about you
we were.
But
because,
also we had another comment there right before Chris.
Oh, Alan says, but that is a form of attention. It's better than avoidance. Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you.
He's telling me to be thankful that you tickle me. And hello, Mrs. Wise. Hello. Messing with me.
But I don't have a tickle fetish. I don't.
That's good because I do not like to be tickled.
No, it's more of when you tell me when someone tells me I cannot do something. I cannot.
It makes you want to do it.
Probably. You cannot.
So if
they
said,
say you shouldn't, might be okay.
So if I said, please don't do that, and you shouldn't tickle my feet, then you're not going to do it.
Work now. That's out. That's out the door. That's out the door.
That's what I thought.
Hey, but I'm bouncing around, Chris. We're still trying to get up to your house.
Yes, we are.
And Jill
then every
me.
time Tony says, "Hey, let's go to Chris's house," then you, Chris, post pictures of bears right by your porch.
Don't worry about
the
bears.
So Jill was not coming when you had bears right outside of your porch.
Send some pictures of books. That'll get Jill there. So that's pictures of books or you reading or your wife reading on your front porch with, trees and stuff behind you. That will get Jill there.
Yes, the wildlife will not.
And if there's a lake nearby.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Now I'm serious about
lakes.
this. If there's a lake nearby, please take a picture of the lake.
I do like
beautiful
lakes.
It is. Yeah.
He said, "Come on." That's how I'm imagining that he said, "Come on."
Come on.
Oh,
come
and
on,
Alan complimented you. He says, "Jill, you found a good man right there."
Well, thank you, Alan. That's my sexy voice. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it.
Okay, so what I wanted to say earlier is,
Yes.
okay, so if tickling doesn't work for people, we adults need to make time for laughter. We need laughter.
yes.
Everybody needs laughter. And did you know that 4-year-olds,
That's why people come to our show.
Is it?
Whether they're laughing at us or with us,
maybe
it's
at
all
us.
good.
Yeah.
It's all good because
Yeah.
we love laughter.
Yes, we do. So did you know that
Did
4-year-olds
I know?
laugh an average of 300 times a day?
Really?
But when you get older, you laugh less.
Well, yeah.
So, for example, 40-year-olds and up, and older, laugh maybe 4 times a day. So I'm all about let's get more laughs.
How many times do you think you laugh a day?
I laugh a lot. People tell me I
never
laugh a
thought of-
lot.
I laugh a lot. I laugh a lot too. Whether it's at myself, and all this is true, and this I have proof in this. I will probably laugh at myself more than anything else. So
You do laugh at yourself often.
when I make a mistake, I laugh about it. Don't take it too serious. I made a mistake. Did you hear what I said? I definitely screwed that word up. So I do this all the time. And it keeps things light and keeps the pressure off me because none of us are perfect. We can't be.
That's right.
I make mistakes. I make mistakes every day. Okay. All right. No big deal. It's not the end of the world, Now, these are not life or death mistakes,
Right.
But, little mistakes.
And we laugh a
no
lot
big deal.
together.
Yes, we laugh every day.
We do.
Every day.
We
So
absolutely do.
it's cool.
Because you
laugh,
tell me things and I'm just like, what?
laugh,
And I laugh at you.
laugh with us. Laugh with us. And you know what? I even laugh in the face of danger.
I think he's practicing for
This
a
is
role
what I
and some,
do.
I don't know.
I laugh in the
some
face
acting
of
role.
danger.
Let's get to our next segment that we call
I'm trying to help you.
I've been trying to help you, Jill. You need to start listening.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to help you.
Help me what? Let's break this down. Help me what?
Walk on the wild
Well,
side.
that's true. I am far more conservative than you.
Let's
That
take
is
a
true.
walk on the wild side.
So let's. But this segment is about helping others.
Okay.
So, what's your advice? Well, two questions. What's your advice for people who don't like to be tickled, but they're with someone who does like to tickle people, or maybe even has a fetish?
I have the perfect advice for this.
Okay.
So you tell them, I don't like to be tickled,
Communicate. Yes.
but they do it anyway. Like me.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, I told you I don't like to be tickled.
Okay.
And then maybe a few years later, I try it again.
Years later.
Years later.
So you don't let it go? What's up with that? You can't let it go?
Anyway, so after the second time, you say, I've told you twice. I don't like to be tickled. And if you do it again, I'm going to give you something that you're not going to like. Right?
So, are you
10 years
saying
later,
me?
yes.
I don't even speak to you like that.
Yeah, I know you don't speak like that. You speak like this. I know, chill. But anyway, here, if you repeatedly ask someone not to do something and they're stubborn and they're hard-headed, you might have to knock the daylights out of them and knock some sense into them.
I do not advocate for violence.
You can hit them with a pillow.
No. Oh, I don't. I definitely, nope. I do not
Bam.
like pillow fights either. Nope.
Yeah, Jill won't pillow fight with me.
I grew up
She
as an
won't.
only child, so I don't know what that's
only
about.
child syndrome. You gotta have a pillow fight. You know, we
I
used
don't
to have
understand
those
it.
old pillows. Old pillows. Y'all remember old pillows? And if you got hit with an old pillow, you would see stars. Damn, what the hell was
See,
that?
I don't understand. Like, why? Why would you do that? I want to welcome the Married Couple Podcast, Dave and Sam. Hello,
Hey,
hello.
You know what? Both of them probably have tickle fetishes.
I don't know what's wrong with Tony tonight. I apologize to everybody in the audience. I do not know what is wrong with Tony today.
Question mark. Ooh, yeah. Nah, y'all are hiding that.
So, second question for trying to help people.
Well, you didn't answer. You didn't give your opinion on.
Well, I was going to say,
communicate.
just keep communicating, and hopefully, you are the I forgot man. So maybe one day you'll forget, and you'll forget about trying to tickle me. Maybe one day you will. It's odd though what you remember and what you forget.
Yeah, we were discussing that earlier. I have a selective
you really
memory.
do. You really do.
I remember all the useless stuff. But the stuff that's important, poof.
Yes. So my advice is to communicate, and hopefully it'll go away one day.
Communicate.
I don't know. So the second question is, how do we as adults, so adults don't laugh as much as children, that's been proven. How do we make sure that we get our laughter in every day?
It's really simple. And it is just lighten up. Lighten up. Like, for instance, you're driving to work. You're driving, right?
This is some car.
So you're driving. You're driving to work.
Some ride.
And somebody cuts you off.
Oh.
Right. And your first impulse is to maybe, not for Jill, but to cuss that person out.
I don't curse.
Or you may turn it into a road rage incident.
Hopefully
but instead, you're like, what the hell? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Laugh at it. It doesn't matter. You didn't have an accident. All is good.
We got a great comment.
We got a great comment. What's the
Yes,
comment?
this is from the Married Couple Podcast, which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, that they are on YouTube at 9:00 Eastern on Wednesday nights.
Yes. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So the Married
half an
Couple,
hour after our show.
Yes. Yeah. So Married Couple Podcast says he, meaning you, probably doesn't really forget anything. He just pretends to forget it so he can try it again 10 years from now. Ooh. You may be onto something. You may be onto something.
Well, I don't forget the tickling thing. Thanks for coming to my defense, Dave. But I don't forget the tickle thing. I know she doesn't like to be
How do you
tickled.
know Sam didn't say that?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, either one. It was Sam or Dave. I don't forget the tickle thing. There are other things I forget. But I don't forget.
Yeah,
because,
I can tell him. We have someplace to be on Saturday, and you won't remember that. You won't. I'll have to keep telling you until Saturday.
We are meeting up.
We're not doing anything this Saturday. I'm just using that as an example. You have a show on Saturday.
I have a show on Saturday.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't forget that.
Well, let's get to our last segment. Oh, well, the other question was how do you get people to laugh more? And you said it's simple.
Yeah, you just have to be lighten up. Lighten up. The stuff we think is serious is not serious.
And my advice is to be around people who bring you joy. They're sure to make you laugh.
But you may not be able to do that. You know, you go to work and there's some people that you just don't like or they just don't like you.
But maybe you call, if they live, in another state, maybe
you physically go into this job.
But what I'm saying is just be around people who bring you joy. And if you have to call them for that to be or do a video conference, Zoom or something, so be it. At least you've got your laugh in for the day. And Jenny says, you remember what you want to.
Well, actually, we were talking about
and you were right,
today.
It was Dave. He says, no, he knew it was me.
And Dave, I'm sorry I won't be in the show. I got to get up early. Matter of fact, I'll be in bed 15 minutes after this show is over. So Jill is pointing. We got another segment coming up. But I see that comment. He remembers what he wants to, which is a big question about selective memory.
That's a whole other show.
It is a whole other show. So you may be on to something there.
Yes, because he was actually asking, why do I remember this and not that? So we actually are going to do another show on that. All right, last segment. Hey.
Did you hear about this? Did you hear about
All right, so of course I had to find a survey about how many people, because we were talking about tickling at the beginning of the show, how many people enjoy it, how many people do not. Do you have any guesses as to what percentage of people?
I have no guesses.
Oh, okay. 36% said they do not enjoy it.
Okay.
32% said they do.
32%.
So 36 and 32.
Right.
And then the other 32% is like, they're neutral.
Doesn't matter. Huh.
That's all I got.
I am interested to know about the 32%.
That said they do enjoy it?
Yes. Maybe I can.
Because you want to know if they have a fetish.
Well, maybe I can turn it into a business.
Oh, to teach them? No. To do what?
Call me up.
Yeah.
Or get online.
And do what?
Book a 30-minute session.
To do what?
To tickle them. I'm going to tickle them for 30 minutes.
I can't.
What are you
today.
talking about?
It's time to get out of this show.
It'd be easier than what I'm doing now.
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, talk.
Oh, my goodness. She said, go ahead, talk. Hey, remember to tune in to I'm Right every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And also remember that you can watch the show on Jill's website, which is jillcoxcordova.com. And yes, this Saturday, which is the 27th of this month, I'm having another episode of Poetic People Fighting Racism, and that's every other Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Looking forward to seeing you all there. What else, Jill?
Well, it's time to say goodbye. Everyone tonight who came tonight, thank you so much. We really do appreciate all of you. I love all of you, and I know all of you, so I'm excited about that. So thank you for being here. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and if you want to get your stardom on, be on the show right next to us on the show. All it takes is to push the button, and you could be right here with us having conversations. So remember that. Okay. Is that it, Jill?
That's
Are
it.
we out?
We are out.
Well, we love you all.
Bye.
Thanks for
Bye,
everyone
Mrs. Wise.
coming.
Bye, married couple. Bye, Jenny. Bye, Alan. Bye, Chris. Am I forgetting anybody? I feel like I'm
and
forgetting
Chris
people.
send us some lake pictures, some pictures from the porch.
And
no
no
more
bears, no
or
snakes, no spiders,
Yes.
none of that.
Send us some of those. And then, because Jill owes me, I'm dying to go up and visit you all. So, all right. Let's close this out, Jill.
All right. Oh, hi, Denise. Bye, Denise.
Hey, hi, Denise. Bye, Denise. Yeah, we're out.
All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Push a button, Jill. Push a button. Push a button. There we go. Thank you all for watching. It's time to go to bed.